What's up, visionary?
What's good?
Welcome to another jaw dropping episode of Visions of Love and Relationships. I'm Tanya and I'm joined by my wonderful husband,
Lamont.
and we hope you're doing well as usual. Well, I am
That's good.
so happy to be back on camera.
Yeah, it has feel like been a while.
It does. But we know and you know that there are power. There is
How in the
power
tongue.
in the tongue, power in the words we speak to ourselves, the words we speak to others that shape our reality and our relationships.
Yeah, the words we use have both external and internal profound effects
Mm-hmm.
on our emotions, on our
Yep.
beliefs,
Mm-hmm.
on our life, and the outcome of
Yeah, we got to be mindful of the language we use when we using things in a negative way, self-talking to
it.
ourselves in negative ways, and just having limited beliefs on what we can do
Yeah,
and saying it
yeah,
like saying things like I can't do this or I'm stupid or I never be nothing,
I,
like just even thinking the words that's saying it too.
yeah. I think what a lot of big things going around too is people saying they say I'm single and I pro single. How you a pro single?
What? Pro single?
We got single
That's
pros out here.
whoa. How can you be a single pro?
I don't know, but they
I
are.
don't know. Maybe they working on themselves or something, and that's how they pro single. That's
Pro
the only
single.
pro single I know you can be, is to be working on yourself and chasing God and
Yeah,
just trying to finding yourself and healing.
yeah.
You know,
But when you say words like I'm a pro single, I'm single, then you eventually you're gonna be single for the rest of your life.
yeah. I don't know how you can be a pro single,
Mm.
but
But if you don't want to be a single,
you
you don't
shouldn't
want to
be
be a
speaking
single
it.
person. You shouldn't be saying the words like that because once we say it, it's out there, and we gotta eat the food. We gotta
Mhm.
eat the words that we put out there.
Yeah, and a lot of people say that they want to be single, or maybe the pro singles are saying they pro singles just because they've been hurt,
Or they've been
so
single so
or
long.
they've been single so long. So watch your words because you just might be speaking that never gonna get it, never gonna get it on yourself.
Yeah.
Okay, so stop that. We need to kill that movement.
Yeah. By consciously choosing empowering positive words, we can transform our mindset
Mm-hmm.
and we can manifest the life that we desire. The energy and emotions behind words is just as important as the words themselves.
Yeah, it's kind of like when you get you a car and you think you got the best car. You're like, man, I got this car. Ain't nobody got it. Then once you drive off the lot, you start seeing a million of it. You manifested that car. You got
Yeah.
that car. You manifested. You've been wanting it. You got it. You manifested. That's the same way words
Yeah.
do.
Now all of a sudden everybody got the car.
Yeah. So that's the same way words do. You manifest things, and then the thing grow bigger, and you eventually get what you asking
Yeah.
for.
So be careful that we don't choose words that
Mhm.
we really don't want to live with our whole life
Mhm.
because it starts shaping our future, starts shaping our reality, and and when you put too many words out there, it's like you can't get them back. It's
Yeah.
gonna take a whole lot of positive words to get back the negative words that you put out there in the atmosphere
Yeah.
to create your life and what you call in the universe to give to you.
Yeah. You always got to work harder to get that positive,
Yeah,
that one positive.
it takes 5 positive interactions to combat a negative interactions.
Yeah. And the language that we use is also a powerful creative force that shapes our reality.
Yeah,
So our words don't just describe the world, they actively create it.
yeah, dude.
Okay, so every word we speak or think becomes a tool for manifesting our desired intentions. So, what are your desired
Yeah,
intentions?
yeah. You gotta ask yourself that. Do you desire to be single for the rest of your life?
Right. Do you desire to have a happy marriage? Do you desire to have a family one day?
Yeah.
What is it that you desire?
Desire. Yeah,
Speak it because it's power in the tongue.
yeah,
If you speaking pro single and all that, Yeah, so like the words that we use, they are like brush strokes. Like we painting
All life.
stupid, never gonna be nothing, broke, pro single. We painting that stuff when we speaking negative. How about abundance?
Yeah.
Happy marriage. Family. That's a nicer painting.
A healthy relationship. My spouse
Yeah,
is on the way. My relationship is healthy. Me and my
yeah.
spouse can communicate.
We putting God first. Positive
Yeah.
things. It just feels good saying it.
Yeah.
For real.
And eventually we're gonna eat the words that we put out there.
Yeah.
Manifesting every word spoken, thought becomes a tool that we eventually will manifest in our life.
Hmm.
By being intentional with our language, we can align the reality of a higher vision of our lives.
Yeah. And that's
And
a
if we unintentional, then naturally we're gonna unintentionally track things in our lives. Well, and that's the thing about we gotta speak things, because if we don't speak things into existence in our life, then we're gonna unintentionally attract things that we don't want in our life.
right.
Because naturally things are moving, negative thoughts, negative words are out here in the world, and naturally we're gonna get some of that stuff if we don't start putting more positive stuff in our world. You look on social media, man, it's crazy. Everybody is negative, everybody is bitter, and if you take on a lot of these words that people put out here on these podcasts, you're gonna have a negative, bitter, unintentional life. Well, you have a intentional life because they feeding you their theology about life,
Hmm.
their theology about bad relationships, their theology about women, their theology about why you can't have a successful marriage, their theology about why you should stay single.
Yeah.
And we're gonna eat. They their problem is their problem. I hate when people make everybody problem their problem.
Yeah.
Don't
And
trust women. You can't trust women.
yeah, that ain't got nothing
Don't
to
get
do with
married. You
me.
can't get married.
Right. And I just can't see unless you was really God made you that way to be single. I can't see a happy single person
Hmm.
walking around the house happy.
A woman can be happier single than a man can, because
She probably could, but
she
it's
got more
still
friends
so
and stuff.
lonely.
Yep.
It is the friends. You be want your friends to go home
Yep.
sometime. It's just so lonely. It's better the way God created it to be,
Yeah.
man and woman. But I understand some people. Everybody not is not meant to be in a
Yeah.
relationship. But to want to speak that on your life,
Yeah.
I think that's crazy. From my
Yeah.
perspective, it's kind of crazy. Again, I understand that some people get hurt.
Yeah.
Some people might have been molested. Things happen,
Yeah.
to make you not want to be in a relationship. But in the back of your mind, most people want to be in a
But they be like, I
relationship.
don't want no man. You got to switch that speaking from I don't want no man to I want a good man.
Yeah,
See,
or I don't want to be in a relationship where, I'm hurting, or I don't want to be in a relationship to where,
I'm over leveraging
yeah,
myself.
self, yeah. I like you said, I want to be in a healthy relationship. I want to be in a good relationship where, I got a God fearing man. I want,
Yeah.
speak those good things,
You got to change the
especially if you
word.
got in the back of your mind anywhere that you want to be in a relationship.
Yeah.
Okay, don't let nobody change your perspective
Yeah.
of how a marriage is, of how a relationship should be, especially a pro single person.
Yeah.
Okay, don't take those words in and let them manifest inside you.
And I see a lot of single people, and sometimes you got to realize you're why they're related. Most people they just saying I don't want to be in a relationship. They're never really examining their self. Like maybe I didn't do all. Maybe I came in a relationship with unrealistic expectations. We
Yeah.
always got to ask ourselves, question ourselves first. Why did my relationship not working out? Maybe I choose the wrong guy. Maybe I choose the wrong woman. There's
Yeah.
always a cause and effect. You can't just say it's. I always think it's so bad that people say, "I just don't want to do it." Why
Yeah.
you don't want to do it? You find a reason why. Maybe you can do it better, and you will
Right.
have a better success this time. There's
Yeah.
no such thing, especially when you're dealing with relationships and you're young and you're 40. You talking about, I don't want no man. That's crazy. You just need to find a right man and don't
Right.
say those words, because eventually you're gonna eat those words. And you might not want a man right now, but when the seasons change, you done built up so much negative things in your head. And not only that, you start building up your philosophy is you get to be a selfish individual that you don't really you can't even when the man do come, you didn't put so many words and you done built up that selfishness in you that you can't get a man now.
Yeah. And also, if you want to be pro single, make sure you be in pro single. A pro single person ain't having sex. A pro single person is single.
Yeah,
If you got the desire to have sex or, do anything with a man or a woman that's not, like going dating and all that stuff, then you do desire to
yeah,
be in a relationship.
yeah,
Okay. So I wanted to go back to I wanted to talk a little bit back on aligning reality with our highest vision for our lives, because that's the reason why we
yeah,
made this channel. Before we move forward, you got to have a vision
yeah,
for what you want in your life, that way you can speak it.
yeah.
So have some vision, all right,
Mhm.
and speak that thing.
Yeah, without vision, people perish.
Perish,
People
yeah.
throw off restraints. So if you don't have a vision for life, and more times than not, the reason why your relationship failed because you didn't have a vision.
Right.
And then you got with a person who didn't have a vision. So two unvisioned people collide, and it's no wonder the relationship didn't work out from the jump. But if I got a vision, I come into the relationship, if his vision don't or their vision don't align with mine, then I can quickly distinguish myself out the relationship or out the situationship that could have been a relationship.
And that way I won't have to say I don't want to be. I want to be single. I want to be single. I don't want no man. I want a man. All men dogs or all women this or that. No, you just didn't do the relationship right.
Yeah,
Okay, you just didn't do the dating right. So anything that's built on a shaky foundation will fall.
yeah,
So I mean, there's levels to relationships. You got to go at a relationship like you going to school or something, like
yeah,
you studying this thing. You just can't get into a relationship and voila, think it's gonna be
work out.
magic.
And it's crazy that they don't talk about, they don't teach, they don't have a class in school about relationships. When seeing how everything we do all revolves around relationships.
Yeah, they don't talk about relationships, but they do get into the detail of sex and condoms, and they do get into that kind of thing. They don't get into the relationship thing though.
Or church, the way the
No.
Bible, the way God set it up to be. That's why we're having all these pregnancies in school and stuff because they're talking about crazy stuff.
Yeah. Yeah. So watch your tongue. Watch what you saying. Words have vibrational frequencies. Okay. Our words impact our world.
Yeah, our words influence our emotions and even our physical health. You know, what's the doctor name?
Masaru.
I messed the name up.
Emoto. And
Emoto.
I might mess them up too, but
And she explains the concept of how water and crystals format our insides. You know, our body is 90% water,
mhm.
and the words we say, positive words, negative words, start bouncing off externally and start creating our emotions and to start creating the life that will soon reveal itself.
Mhm. Yep, and the research reveals that our words don't just impact our own minds and bodies, but can have a tangible effect on us at the cellular level, affecting our overall well-being. So yeah, if you have been diagnosed with something
Yeah,
and you drowning in it and you dwelling in it and you saying things like I'm so sick, I'm so sick, oh I'm so sick, I'm sick, just sick, 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 you're gonna be sick
yeah,
and you gonna get sicker.
yeah,
How about using that paintbrush to paint something more positive, like I'm gonna get through this,
yeah,
I'm strong, I'm a fighter, I'm a survivor,
yeah.
and actually saying those things make you
So
do
much.
those
Yeah,
things. So when you saying I'm a survivor, or I'm gonna beat this, you doing the things that you got to do to actually
yeah,
do this thing, beat this thing. You taking walks now, you eating better now. Things.
yeah. Your words
Your
go in.
words become your
Yeah,
actions.
yeah. So if I encourage anybody, if you sick, man, you gotta let that pity party go. I know it's bad. I know it looks like there's no. I mean, it might be something that's uncurable, but still, we can still live a happy, abundant, fulfilling life in spite of the sickness because some things we can't change. What we do change is our attitude and the words we say that shape our life.
Yeah, and I that takes me back to when we were in Detroit. And I started feeling sick. I was like, oh, I feel sick. I'm sick, Lamar.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
He looked at me and was like, and you drowning in it. As soon as he said that, I started, I thought about it. I'm like, oh, and I got it in my mind that, I'm not sick. I ain't sick. And I started feeling better,
Yeah. And
but I was. He seen it set
yeah, I
in.
mean, because I think women do that a lot. More women get indulged in their emotions and they start saying words they in their head. They start
Hmm.
saying words in their head, and all of a sudden they in a more depressing state than it
Hmm.
actually is because they have built up negative words in their head instead of positive things in their head. And I think we really gotta watch the words we say because they're
Yeah.
gonna shape our reality whether or not we paying attention or not.
Yeah, we got to be mindful about the words we use and cultivate positive, uplifting things. We have the power to create that harmony. So we need to create that harmony, that love, and that vanity in our lives and in the world around us. There's no room these days and these times for negative.
Yeah.
It's just too
And we
much.
gotta do it ourselves because if you look on
Oh,
social media, you look at all these different places, everything is negative.
mm-hmm,
Everybody is bitter. Everybody is in a selfish stage, and they
mm-hmm.
don't want they just it's all about them.
Yeah,
And if you take on that theology of life, then it's gonna be all about you. And you're gonna be the only one that's gonna get yourself out of that pity party. You're gonna be the only one that's putting words in your ear. You're gonna be the only one that's gonna be able to help you if you keep on listening to these people out here.
yeah,
Because ultimately they don't care about you. These people are looking to entertain you, and to entertain you is going they get money. They don't care to help you. You got to help yourself, and the first way that we help ourselves is being our most powerful, positive influence in our life. It's me.
yeah,
It's her. It's
yeah.
you. Nobody else can be a positive influence in your life but you.
Yep. And one of the ways that you can start programming your positive thoughts is through affirmations,
Yeah,
okay, and visualizations.
yeah. You got the spiritual
Like I
side,
said, the visions. Go ahead,
you
babe.
got the spiritual side,
Mm-hmm.
and you got the personal development side. And your personal development is affirmations and the words that we say to ourselves to uplift ourselves, to uplift our positive self.
Mm-hmm. Them affirmations it's a powerful tool that helps us reprogram our subconscious mind. And but they only gonna work when they paired with genuine belief and conviction.
Yeah.
Okay.
And that happens over time. I know when you
Yeah.
first say positive words to yourself, you got to convince yourself that they
That you
true.
yeah.
But the more you start saying it, the more your mind and your whole body demeanor is going to convince you that what you said is true.
Yeah.
The body naturally and the universe got to align with what you put out there.
Yeah. So if you feeling down by you putting yourself down or somebody else done something or said some things to you like, that really hurt and put you down, look at yourself in the mirror and give yourself 5 affirmations.
Yeah,
5 powerful, good affirmations about yourself. And just even if you don't believe it that first day, just keep doing it.
yeah.
Keep saying it.
Because practice makes perfect.
Yeah, and then you're gonna be, after a while it'll be like a conviction. It'll be there.
Yeah,
It'll be there. Okay, so let's get some positive affirmations going. Let's also get some visualization techniques that can amplify the effect of the affirmations.
mm-hmm.
Okay, so visualize yourself being this person.
Yeah,
Visualize yourself going to these places. Visualize yourself in a better position in life.
yeah. Sit there and just like I said, daydream as they call it. Daydream about things because, like I said, if we can speak it, we can see it,
Hmm.
then we'll be it.
Yeah.
But if you can't speak it, then you probably won't be able to see it, and you probably won't be able to be
Yeah. So ask and you will
it.
find.
Seek and you ask, and it will be given.
Yeah.
Seek and you will find. Knock
And
and
the
the door
door
will
will
be
be
open.
open.
When
Yeah.
we use together, affirmation and visualization can have a combination and profound transformation on us achieving the life we want.
Yeah. Again, create those vivid mental images of your desired outcomes because you build neutral pathways that align with your goals.
Yeah,
Okay. And again, like my baby said, when you use together affirmation and visualizations, it can be a potent combination to
Yeah, it can.
transform you personally and helping you in achieving your goals or whatever you're setting out to achieve.
Yeah.
Okay, your aspirations. All right. Oh
I know it.
man. We got to be more careful about what we putting in our mind, what we putting our eyes on, because that's the eyes, the mind, the ears, everything's the gateway to the mind.
Yeah, that music right now, I say that music is crazy, man. I know we hear the music and we listen to these lyrics. Uh,
All of
all
them.
of 'em.
Name, pick one.
I'm trying to. You got
Anyone.
uh, Megan Thee Stallion. You got
Yeah,
Red. And
everybody. Yeah.
all those them songs that they're entertainment, but them lyrics is detrimental to your well being.
I gotta stop right quick. You notice how he said red, right? Them words. Don't you say that
Yeah,
other
yeah.
thing, cause ain't nothing sexy about that red. Okay, I had to say that, but okay, go ahead, baby.
Yeah, see, that's why you got to watch the word. I didn't say that part. There's a reason I didn't say
Right.
that. Because your words manifest things. But like I say, the music and the lyrics and the word stuff we listen to is having a big impact on life, man. I was watching this podcast and the man said he was talking about music and lyrics. He said he was a songwriter. He was
Mhm.
doing the lyrics with people, and it broke down to he was talking about the bullet and the gun.
Mm.
The
Oh yeah, that
bullet
was deep.
is the lyrics, and the gun is when you put that beat to it. And all of a sudden, it makes people getting that feeling. That music sent people to a whole nother world,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah.
Music shapes our reality. Music is the thing that shape our subconscious mind. We end up acting out. Music is the most thing that people are trying to act like now.
Yeah.
The music that they hear.
And it's crazy. I talked to my brother today, and it was this girl that I know. She wanted to speak to me. She's like FaceTime me. So we
Hmm.
hadn't seen each other in a long time. And she was like, "Girl, I'm surprised you ain't on TV. You supposed to be not hit a bit by now." I said, "I ain't messing with them fools." She was like, "You know what I'm talking about?" I was like, "Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Music. You talking about, being a singer or something, but ain't nothing about that attractive to me right now in
Yeah,
this area of my life." And I thank the Lord for sparing me from going that way
yeah,
because I don't want to lead these children astray. I don't want to lead nobody astray with my words.
yeah,
You know, I want to lead them the right way.
yeah.
So I thank God I didn't go there.
Yeah, I mean,
You
because it,
know,
and like I said, most of the
music is
people
crazy.
they singing the devil's music, man.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. If it was to be for me to hit it big on TV, it would have to be genuinely, through God. I just can't, or some positive stuff,
Yeah,
But yeah,
because I mean,
music is crazy
yeah,
out here.
and people are messed up off this music. If you could do one thing this year, I would suggest you cut that music. I don't even listen to music. I don't even listen to the radio. I don't listen to no music because every time I hear it, they either talk about sex or they talking about drugs,
Yeah,
and neither one of them I'm doing
right.
outside of my marriage. So, and the way they talk about sex, it ain't the way I do it anyway. So,
Yeah,
it's no use to listen to it. I don't want to listen to nothing that I don't want to be. So
yeah,
that's why I don't listen to rap music. I don't want to
yeah,
listen to nothing that I don't want to be. If I wanted to be it, I'll listen to it. But if I don't want to be it, I don't want to put it in my subconscious mind because I'm eventually have to act it out.
yeah. And the younger generation, the generation coming up now is really lost.
Yeah.
Again, another story today. My daughter was showing me one of her friends, and she was on Facebook. I couldn't believe it. She was doing a Facebook live, just wiggling, and I'm like, "What is she doing?" Like it was so weird. She had some rap music playing in the background, and she was literally standing there with a short shirt and some pajama pants, just in the camera, just dancing and just standing and just waiting for people to come to her live. It was just the weirdest thing. And I'm like, oh my God, these young
They
women
lost.
are really lost. And then I seen her baby run across the camera. So she's standing there doing all that, shaking, and she'll turn around and shake a little butt. And like, it was just weird.
Waiting on somebody to come on the camera.
Yeah, waiting on the people to come, just doing nothing. I'm like, what is she doing? But it's just, the music.
It's
Watch
crazy.
what you put in your mind.
And not only that is we got the adults that's listening to this, letting
Oh
this
yeah,
music dictate us. And then, like I said, going back to the bullet and the gun, we're giving our kids these headphones.
yeah,
So they have an uninterrupted uh time where they get to build their theology up with this music.
mm-hmm.
And then they go out here violent in the street. And we got these parents out here talking about what happened to my baby.
Yeah.
You giving the kid the gun and the
the
bullet
Yeah.
by giving him these headphones, giving him this stuff that he get to listen to what he want to, and then you wonder why the kid go out here and be destructive. Then you wonder why the girl go out here and they being fast and they running the streets and they all no control.
Yeah. And next thing you know, you screaming, "Free my son!"
Free my son.
Or let free my baby.
They done shot my baby, but you didn't help your baby out by making him somebody who's people please out here to the streets and getting likes and stuff, making him actually putting the negative stuff in his head.
Yeah.
You know, back in the day when we grew up, we didn't have all that music. We only had to listen to what our parents listened to. We didn't have access to music that we can download on our computer, download on our app, and we get to build our own. They listen to stuff that we ain't never heard of.
Yeah.
Everything they listened to back in the day, everybody knew everybody heard. It wasn't no such thing as you the only one heard it.
Yeah. And what we saying is a harsh reality. I know some people ain't gonna want to hear it, but it's a harsh reality.
Partially, parents are the one to blame for a lot of these kids out here destructive.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's all depressed because we giving them the tools that make them depressed. We're giving them the tools that make them destructive. We're giving them the tools that's putting nothing in their head positive but negative, and we want all of a sudden we want a positive outcome out of negative stuff that we put in our head. It just don't work like that.
Yep. And for all the naysayers, these are our opinions. This is what we see. So
yeah,
we're entitled to say what we want to say and how we want to say it and what we see, and so are you.
Yeah.
But let's get back to it.
And to reduce our subconscious influence of this music and media, it's important that we make intentional choices about uplifting content, uplifting things that we watch, so that we will not be in a negative mindset. And we can maintain a powerful, positive, uplifting mindset.
Yeah, that's what it's
Because
about.
the music and media shapes our reality. You out here watching Housewives of Atlanta. You watching all these negative things on TV show, and all of a sudden we expect ourselves to come out here and create a healthy relationship. It just don't work like that. Not only are we watching stuff, we probably around all the people around us are negative talking, and then all of a sudden we expect us to have a healthy, fulfilling relationship or even life. It just don't work like that.
Yeah, so I was sitting here thinking they might be like, what watching Real Housewives of Atlanta got to do with words? What listening to music got to do with words? But they're actually talking. Those are words that they are saying, okay? So that's what it's got to do with it. The words that they're saying on Housewives of Atlanta, you'll find yourself saying it to your man. Or to what I'm saying, or trying to be that person, mimicking something.
Yeah, you mimicking something they doing, or like stuff like what is it? Married to the Money. They got a whole bunch of little reality TV shows case around marriage stuff. That stuff is not. That's the dramatic, dramatized version of a relationship. And if I don't want my relationship to be dramatized like theirs, then I wouldn't want to watch it. I don't want to watch nothing that I don't want to go towards. Now I know we do some kind of entertainment. We can do a little entertainment stuff. We don't want to watch. Our day should be filled with more negative than positive. In order for us to have a positive outcome in life. The more negative things we watch, the more negative things are going to come in our life. It's a cause and effect.
Yep. I know it could be a song or something that I absolutely hate, but if I hear it too many times, you find yourself start to sing it or rap it, you know.
And
So just be mindful of that because it does get in your subconscious, and you do start saying those things. I
yeah,
mean, unconsciously.
yeah. And I know I really don't like listening to stuff because I am a quick grasp of things. Like I can get a song, I can listen to a song and probably get it like
A
in a
split
day.
second. Hmm.
So that's why I don't listen to stuff because I know how quickly it can get engulfed in your system, and you start speaking like it, you start being like it, you start acting like it.
Yeah. So just be aware of the things that's going into your subconscious, those influences, and making conscious choices. By doing that, we can take control of the message that shapes our thoughts and our behaviors.
Yes, yes.
All right. Emotional energy and the flow of words.
Words is like energy in motion,
Hmm.
directed by the language we speak. So the words that come out of our mouth, we gotta understand the intention. Where do we want these words to take us?
Hmm.
If we don't want our words to take us nowhere, keep saying negative words. Keep saying words that destroy your growth. Keep saying words that keep you in this pity party. Keep saying words that mentally destroy your positive
Well-being of who you
well-being in
are.
your life.
Yes, yes, yes. When we use intentional positive language, we can transform our emotional states and we can redirect that energy in a
Yeah,
more constructive direction. Okay, so we want those words going towards something positive,
yeah,
changing our lives, changing our children's
yeah.
lives.
Instead of focus on the problem, we can rephrase things in a more solution oriented way.
Hmm.
Because you can't, if you can't, you gotta be able to solve the problem, not just keep folks not talking about the problem. Stop,
Hmm.
keep talking about the problem. Get to the solution,
Yeah,
and you got to get to the solution quickly because the more we focus on the problem grows. And
yeah.
more times we focus on the problem is with a negative mindset.
Yeah. So again, instead of focusing on the problem, let's rephrase things in a more solution oriented way. That's going to help us channel our emotional energy towards solving the challenges
Yeah,
rather than actually getting stuck
negative pity
in that
party.
negativity. Okay, the way we speak and the words we choose have that profound impact on our inner experiences and how we approach life's ups and life's downs.
Mhm. So the first thing that we need to do is let's go back to the first thing that we need to do is recognize. Awareness is the first thing that you can do to start changing stuff.
Yep.
You got to recognize the language and the patterns that we speak to ourselves.
Yep, because you don't know what you don't know. So self-awareness.
Self-reflect. Or
Mm-hmm.
am I saying positive words to myself,
Mm-hmm.
or am I saying negative words to myself? Am I listening to positive things, or am I listening to negative things? Because ultimately, the things we listen to, the media we listen to, the words we say, you're gonna see the way your life is.
Mm-hmm.
Intentionally, number two, intentionally shift.
Yeah, intentional shifts. Replace those limiting phrases with empowerments.
Yeah,
No more limits to what you can do.
yeah.
No more limits to who you are. Be empowered. Okay? Be empowered.
And
Huh.
you
Go ahead, babe.
go ahead, baby. Go ahead.
I was about to take it to the third one.
Go
So,
ahead.
okay, number three is consistent practice. Regularly use new language to rewrite the brain.
Yeah. And and speaking of that, like one of the things that we're doing right now is a 63-day challenge with the Noah app. And it's a thing, like we said, we ain't gonna come out here and tell you guys to do something or explain something to you without first doing it ourselves. So right now we're doing a 63-day challenge with the neuroscience app. But anyway, it's just the things that help us build positive words in our life. Now I don't really have a problem with. I'm not a negative thinker. I'm not a negative talker, but I always want to fine tune my life.
Absolutely.
So we're doing a 60-day challenge right now about the
Oh yeah. Okay.
yeah
Let me go check it out.
neuroscience.
All right, and lastly, number 4, transformation. Transformation. Experience personal
Side door.
growth
Entry sensor
and
open.
positive change. Okay, so there's nothing like transformation, that actual experience of personal growth and positive change. When you're transformed, then you can transform others around you. So not only will you be impacting yourself with transformation, you now have the ability to transform not every area of your life and other people.
Yeah. Yep. That's it.
So, use language as a powerful tool for freedom, because that's what it is. Language is a powerful tool for freedom. Power in words. Free yourself.
Put it up.
Number 1, by having intentional use of your words. Choose the words that liberate. Choose the words that empower you.
Don't choose words that put yourself down. Don't choose words that devalue you and depower you and leave you in this pity party, because your words, like we said, is going to help you create the life you want,
and a life you deserve.
And life you deserve, or your words you can use your words and the things you listen to destroy your life.
Mm-hmm. Rewrite your script. Yeah, your life might have been hard. Yeah, you might have had a tough time growing up. Yeah, you might have been in a tough relationship. It might have been the worst.
Yeah.
But you can rewrite that script.
Yeah.
You can break free from the societal limitations through conscious language.
Yeah.
Ain't that crazy?
It's crazy.
By the words you choose, you can break free.
And the words you choose, you can design your new reality. You can align your language with the true purpose that you desire in your heart.
Mm-hmm.
Not a purpose that somebody else gave to you based off their bad experience with life, or based off their troubles in their life.
Yes.
We each of us got the option to change our own reality. Got the potential to change the things that we desire by the words we speak.
Yep. And people will steer you wrong. So
in the city lights, we shine so bright. Tanya in the months, we're in the limelight, sharing stories on our podcast every night, spreading love and soul. Our words take flight, talking about love. We keep it real and raw. Through the ups and downs, we stand tall. Our voices blend like a sweet harmony, touching hearts, creating unity. Dive deep into emotions, no filter inside. Tanya's honesty, on soulful insight, exploring love's highs and lows. It's our mission, connecting souls to heartfelt conversation.